and welcome to Libby Mabel's Closet. My name's Jane and today's video is, well, it's a little bit of a confession because I lied. I've moved my room around again when I said I wasn't going to. So I thought I'd show you what I've done. I'm in a slightly different location, as you can probably gather. And I know I said this last time. I think I have got perfection, but don't quote me on that. Don't hold me to it. So a little vlog on that, wanted to show you what I've done, and I've got some really pretty fabrics as well that I wanted to share with you too. So grab a coffee. So I've got mine, it's lovely and hot, so I'll see you in a few minutes. So hi, welcome back. Yeah, as you probably gathered, if you followed me and you follow my videos, you'll see I'm sitting in a different location. Gone are my fairy lights, they're all up there on the wall now. And I'm sat in front of my fabric store. So this is probably where I'm going to be sitting for foreseeable future. But don't quote me on that, don't hold me to anything I say. Everything I say is complete and utter rubbish because I promise I'm not going to move my room around. And here we are again. This must be room move around number 6 since I've been in here, maybe 7, could be 8, who knows. But I can't help it. I'm always looking for perfection. I just love a move around. I've always loved to move around ever since I was a little girl. My mum used to go, I've probably told you this before, I had the tiniest of bedrooms. It was a box, a shoebox. Literally only had enough room for a single bed and a little chest of drawers. That's all I had room for. And when I got a hi-fi deck, like in the 1970s, I had to go on the floor at the side of the bed because there's nowhere to put it. It was that small, my bedroom. But my mum used to always do her best, every so often, every few months, move my bedroom around. You could put my bed there or you could put my bed there. And that was it. But she tried her best to like zhuzh it up and, you know, change it around for me. And I just loved it. I used to come home from school and it'd been moved around, and oh, I just absolutely loved it. And I think since then I've always loved a good move around. And I loved my last move around. It was perfection. But I didn't like having my office area squashed in the corner. It was there. I'll put some pictures up of how it was before. So I was kind of squashed in the corner. So I had my office chair and then I had my sewing chair. So if ever I got off my office chair, it used to clash with my sewing chair, and I was forever juggling the two chairs around. And John said, we'll just take the one chair out and just have the one chair. But I needed the two chairs, and I just felt as if I was proper cramped in there. I couldn't get to my printer properly, couldn't get the paper in the printer because it was right at the back of the TV, and although it was okay, it was just I wasn't quite satisfied. So I had my little template, foolishly kept it because now I've got this, I'll show you, just grab it. If you remember from last time, I did a little floor plan. So this is my room scaled down, and then I did scale down all the bits of furniture, all scaled down, all the IKEA bits of furniture, the desk, even the chair. And that's like the floor plan of my room, and that little dotted line is the doorway, so that's how much the door opens, and that's my room. So now I've got this floor plan with all my scaled down bits of furniture. I can play about to see what will fit where without me having to move the room beforehand. So I just came upon my floor plan the other day, and I thought, I wonder if I can move my desk area, my office area, somewhere else. So I got my plan out, juggled it about a bit, and came up with obviously how I've got it now. So what I'm going to do, obviously you want to see it all, I'll pop some footage in of me doing a full 360 of the room, show you what I've moved, how I've tweaked it. Hope you like it, so just see what you think. So through the doorway, and there is my room. You can see the computer section is completely gone from that corner now, and my cutting station just fits lovely there. And just panning around, I haven't moved my fabrics, I've tidied my fabrics, but you can see now my workstation. The full tour of the room here. So this is my long desk, the 2 meter length desk, which I've moved to this wall, and I've got my Apple Mac, I've got my TV, I've got access to my printer now. The cats have still got the beds. There's one of the beds under my desk, and got my fairy light still up, but I've took my backdrop down, my fabrics, which I've tidied up and put neatly away, and my workstation, my cutting station, and my little IKEA trolley that doesn't really get used to its full potential, but there's my trolley, and all my boxes for packing off my clothing that I send out in the post. And I've just got some fabric there on my cutting station that I want to make some curtains for my bathroom with, so that's why that's there. And my IKEA pegboards, which are up at last, nice and level, which took me forever to get up level again, but they're up, and I've just put things up there, but I'll just adjust that as I see fit. And I put my bobbins back there, but I'd like to put them hopefully in the gap there below. I'm not sure whether they'll fit. If not, I'm going to move them further across, maybe to this section here. I've just put them back there. That's because the holes are already in the wall. And I just, as I said, I've tidied my fabrics, so I've kind of put them in compositions. That cubby hole there is my work in progress. These are all my future blog posts that I've got coming. This one here is like summery type of viscose type of fabric, florals obviously, and a bit of broderie anglaise and things. They're all my linens, which I really must get sewn up this year. These are all my t-shirt, jersey fabrics, and then you've got my haberdashery, my leftover fat quarters from the shop, working my way through them. There's all my fabrics for my olive blouse, and my linens and my corduroys for my poppy pinafores that I make, custom make. This cubby hole is my, again, stretch jerseys, prettier stretch jerseys, and that cubby hole there is more autumn winter type of fabrics and corduroys. And then to the right there I've got my double gauze mustard. It's got gorgeous sagey green, grey, dusky rose, and then a couple of fabrics from Felicity Fabrics, which I'm going to show you later on in the vlog. And then I've got my cosy chair, which goes lovely there. And yeah, I'm just absolutely thrilled to bits. Panning round to my sewing station, I've kind of made an L-shaped desk. I brought my second desk back in and made an L shape. They're my little bins, my little fabric bins, cute little boxes that I got from Tesco, great little scrap bins for my fabric. I caught that when I was moving the table, so I need to get my Gorilla Glue and glue that down. And there's some of my patterns hanging on my railing. And yeah, that's how I access them, just hang them from those hangers, dead easy. And obviously I can still get to those cupboards in the corner. I could easily put this desk at the back there where Mabel Mannequin is, but I really need access to those cupboards because there's still quite a bit of fabric in there. As you can see, got quite a bit of ticking and other upholstery fabrics, so if you do need anything like that, drop me a line, drop me a message on Instagram, and I shall certainly help you if you need any of that type of fabric. And then again in the top cupboards, got all my patterns and all my haberdashery items that I sell in my shop, pom-pom trim and ribbons and buttons, so I can get access to them. So that's good, because I was a bit concerned that I might not be able to get into those cupboards again, which can be a bit of a nuisance, but no, I can get into them. And yeah, I'm just absolutely delighted with how it's just worked out. I just love having my office area, shall we say, in a completely separate part of the room, away from the sewing area. And I've got so much room. I can get into my printer now, and just everything's to hand. I don't think there's any more tweaking that can be possibly tweaked in this room. Seriously, I am totally 100% not going to move it again, I hope. So yeah, now you know what it's like. I think, I know I said this and I keep on saying this, but I really do think I've got perfection this time. My cutting table is exactly the same. I can still get into it. I've still got my little IKEA trolley at the side, which I very rarely use. I only use the top section. I don't know about anybody else has got one of these IKEA trolleys, but do you really use the foot to get the full potential out of them? Because I know I don't. I only use the top one, and the other two are just crammed with rubbish. But anyway, I've got that at the side, plenty of room. I can, my cutting station, I've got enough gap here for the fabric to fall down as I'm pulling the fabric along when I'm cutting out. Absolutely perfect. I've got my sewing station here. That table, that, like I said in the footage, that table could go flat against the wall and I'd have a little bit more walk area, but I need to get in those cupboards, and so a little L-shaped workstation, sewing station is absolutely fine. Love it. I'm so glad I made this little floor plan because I've always got it to refer to now. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it saves me moving furniture and then realising nothing's going to fit if I do this beforehand. Those pin boards, IKEA memo boards, pin boards, peg boards, whatever you call them, there must be about 50,000 holes in the wall. If you remember the last time they were over here, there's about 12 holes in the wall, trying to get them up there. So when I took them down to put them there, I remembered my mistake, not measure them right there. So I measured them right to put them there, but oh no, still wouldn't go up straight. I don't know what I did wrong, or maybe I just don't know how to do it. There must be a really simple way of putting them up. I don't know what it is. So something that should take literally 10 minutes, 2 holes, 2 wall plugs, screw them in, put the bracket on, then attach the memo board, literally 15-minute per board. 2.5 hours later, and as I say, umpteen million holes in the wall. Yeah, there's more holes in my wall than there is in my pasta sieve, that's for sure. But anyway, you can't see them because they're hidden behind the pegboards. Obviously you can see them, but no one's going to see them. It's only me that comes in here. I just put my cotton threads back where they were originally when my son put them up, but they're not going to stay there. I was just too tired yesterday. I'm just going to move them further over that side, I think. Yeah, because when I foolishly said to John yesterday, right, I'm going to move my room around. It won't take long. I've mapped it all out on my floor plan. It'll be work fine. 2 hours max. That was 11 o'clock and I came out of my room at 7 o'clock. So 8 hours later. Yes, but totally happy. The cats have still got all their beds. I've got access to everything still. The only difference is I don't have that cute little corner backdrop, but really that was a bit of a luxury to have that cute little corner backdrop when really space is of the essence, and I wasn't utilising that space properly. So for me to have my desk and everything that I need, that had to go. But my little table's still there with the candle on, and my chair's still here, but my chair is now in front of all my fabrics behind me. And I had a nice little play about, tidied all my fabrics up. So now I'm quite organised, and I feel as if, you know, I come in here now and everything's as it should be and rightfully in its place, and I'm not clashing in the chairs. My office chair's over here, my sewing chair's over there. I'm happy, totally happy, and I've still got all the light off the window. I sit overlooking the garden when I'm sewing, and as I say, don't quote me on it, but I think I've got it right this time. But there's nothing wrong with always looking for perfection, is there? And that's me. I'm always trying to achieve perfection, and I think it's all part of growing, isn't it? Because you don't want to stay still, you don't want to stay in the same rhythm, you don't want to stay in the same routine forevermore, do you? And I think that's one of the reasons why I'm also decorating. I'm slap bang in the middle of decorating 2 rooms. I don't just do 1 room. Oh no, Jane, I don't do things by half. I'm just a glutton for punishment. But one of them is obviously our bedroom, and the other one is just the porch. So it's only a little room, but I'm still decorating. So I've been up to my eyeballs all week decorating, but I've come to a bit of a standstill because I'm waiting now for my son Tom, who's a joiner. I've got some gorgeous dado rail to go in the bedroom, so I've got all the pencil mark lined up ready for him. It's all ready for him to come. He's just got to come through that door with his table saw. He's got a grip, he's got all the tools. So he's bringing his mobile table saw, and he's going to do all the cutting, all the mitered joints and everything, and put the dado rails up for me. But I've done everything prepared for him because I can't wait to get it finished. So I've drawn all of the line, plumb, you know, the line where I want the dado rail all the way around the room. I've painted the coving, that's ready. All the wallpaper's off stripped. My mum said, why don't you put the wall... I've got like 2 wallpapers to go either side of the dado rail. And Mum said, while you're waiting for Tom, why don't you put your wallpaper on? But I said, no, I'd rather wait till I get the dado rail on, because obviously he's got to glue it on, wood glue it on and tack it on until it dries, and if glue runs and it'll go onto the paper. And you know what men are like, they're not the tidiest, are they? And I thought, if I put my gorgeous £32 a roll wallpaper on, it wasn't cheap, my wallpaper. I'll show you that in the final like bedroom cum porch makeover vlog. I've been filming snippets for you and I'll show you. And the wallpaper I've got on is absolutely gorgeous, but it wasn't cheap. It's £32 a roll. And I thought, well, if how Tom comes in and he catches it or gets glue on it or not. So he's going to put the dado rail on, and then I'll be able to paint the dado rail once it's dry, and then I can put the wallpapers on. So that's for the bedroom. And then the porch, I'm having half wallpaper, and then I've got some beading, like tongue and groove beading panelling to go halfway around the wall with some dado rail at the top of that. So it's going to look like a little bit like a mud room type of effect. Got some fantastic pictures on Pinterest that I've been saving. So that's what I'm up to. Slap bang in between all that, my Poppy Pinafore pattern is launching on Wednesday the 21st. So I'm literally just tweaking that. It's all done, it's all ready to go. The PDF pattern will be ready to go on Wednesday. But I'm just tweaking and making sure and double checking and triple checking that everything is accurate. My pattern testers gave me some absolutely brilliant feedback on the pattern instructions, maybe tweak this, tweak that. There was no faults whatsoever in the actual pattern. Nobody came back and said, you know, you're miles out. Or so it was amazing. I was so pleased about that, with being my first pattern, proper sewing pattern. So I've been working my way through all their feedback on maybe, you know, you've missed a comma out, just simple things like that, or your punctuation wasn't right, or you misspelled that, or maybe tweak that. You know, so I've been working on that as well. And yeah, whirlwind, call me whirlwind. I can't sit still. I mean, yesterday, Tom was supposed to come yesterday to put all my woodwork up, but it was a bit of cross communication there. He thought he was coming just to assess what he needed to do. I thought he was coming to do what he needed to do. So nothing happened yesterday. So John said, well, why don't you just, and I was like, oh, what am I going to do now? And John said, well, why don't you just sit still for the day? and I went, oh, John, seriously, me sit still? So that's when I got this bright idea. Come in here and move my room around. So yes, it's been really busy, but I just love being busy. I love being active. The only time you'll find me not being busy, not being active, not finding something to do is if I'm not very well. And that was the last time, was when I had my AstraZeneca jab. I wasn't too good for 4 days. But yeah, that's the only time, because life, there's so much to do. There's so much to make. There's so much to create. Even in the garden, I could go in the garden, or maybe something needs painting or decorating or sewing, knitting, you know. Oh God, there's so much to do. I don't want to sit still and waste that time. I haven't even dried my hair today. I just washed it and just plonked it up. Went for the walk this morning to get my dad's and John's newspaper. Gorgeous day. First day I went out without a coat on. I just went out in this, what I've got on. This is my Audrey collar, which I did in the broderie anglaise. The pattern's available in my shop if you fancy having a go at making your own. It's super easy. And I've just paired it with my Lawrenson sweater, just a long sleeve tee, and I've just got my jeans on. I'll pop a picture up of me wearing my outfit today. Some new white sneakers. Anyway, I'm waffling. So yeah, so that's what I've been up to. Room move around and slap bang in the middle of decorating. And the Poppy Pinafore's coming out, so it's been really busy. But then I've got some fabrics I thought I'd show you too. Really pretty fabrics. So I thought I'd share them with you while I'm here. So 3 of them are from Felicity Fabrics and 2 of them are from Minerva. So I'll show you the Minerva ones first. Obviously these were given to me in return for blog post, the floral. So it's no surprises there. And they're both like lawn cotton. And I just saw this and I just thought, oh, that's so vintage but floral, and I love that gorgeous sage green in the background, and all the colours are all my colours. It's mustard gold, and then there's like that burnt orange and like that tealy blue. These are all my colours in my colour palette, and I just thought, oh, that's going to make a fabulous blouse, or maybe I've got 1.5 meters or a dress, so I might make another primrose dress in this. But I might tweak the primrose dress, or maybe do a Peggy dress, which is a variation on the primrose dress. I've got enough to maybe do mid-calf and then wear it with my white pumps type of thing. And then obviously it's got all the colours, so if I do need to layer a long sleeve tee underneath, it's got all the colours I could pick out. So yeah, so watch this space, but I wanted to show you that. Really pretty. And the other one I got, which is so retro looking, I love it. It's again like a cotton lawn. It's so fine and soft, it's gorgeous. How 70s vintage does that look? It's got a touch of liberty as well, I think. And I got 2 meters of that as well. And again, this is going to be definitely going to be made into some sort of pretty summer dress. But I just saw this and I thought, oh yeah, that's obviously floral. It's going to be floral because I just love floral. But I thought, oh yeah, it's a little bit of retro going on there, 1970s feel. And if I've got any spare, I think it would make a lovely collar. I don't know if I have enough left to make a collar because you need... Well, I could. Yeah, I could. If I do have, yeah, because you don't need an awful lot for the collar. It's the ruffle that you need the length for. But I could just buy some ready gathered lace to make it if I've got enough left. That could be the solution. But yeah, how pretty is that? So I'm looking forward to sewing those two up. And these 3 are from Felicity Fabrics, which I actually bought. I know, I'm sure I said again, I've lied again. I think I said in the last vlog that I wasn't going to buy any more fabrics because I've got, well, surprise, surprise, quite a bit of fabric behind me. But, oh, I'm a sucker for floral, and I had my eye on this linen, this lime green linen, when Felicity Fabrics first put it up on their shop. But I held off because I thought, well, I've got all those linens up there, and I seriously thought, I mean, they're still there, need to get them sewn, and I just thought, no, I can't. And then obviously it sold out, as most often do Felicity Fabrics sell out, because they just have the beautiful life fabrics, those 2 ladies, and it sold out very quick. So I thought, oh well, it's meant to be, wasn't meant to get it. But then they got it back in stock, and I just thought, right, gorgeous. And it's a lovely colour, lime green, so refreshing. So I'm not sure with that. I might make another Avenir jumpsuit, which I made last year in that gorgeous burnt orange. And I'll put a picture of me wearing it, and that I just love that. But if I make that again, I'm definitely going to have to go down a size, because the one I made was absolutely fine, but I could quite easily have gone down a size. It was quite roomy. So I fancy making another Avenir jumpsuit. And then these 2 are 100% cotton. I think they're lawns, cotton lawns, because they're so soft. I wish you could feel how soft they are. And this is just like floral. This is Alice. Yeah, Alice. 100% cotton. And it's just so pretty. I got 1.5 meters of this one and 1.5 meters of this one, and probably I always get 1.5 meters because it's enough for a dress, or it's enough for like a nice blouse with a bit of detail on it. So I never get 2 meters of, if I'm just going to make a dress or a blouse, because 1.5 is more than enough usual for me. I've never ever run out of fabric on 1.5 meters. And this one, which is called Blair, so soft, unreal, like velvet, even though it's cotton, so soft. Colours on this one are more autumny colours, but I thought, well, this would make a gorgeous, maybe a long sleeve type of blouse, which I can then wear through the summer because it's lawn, but then also I can wear it through the autumn and the winter under pinafores because it's those gorgeous autumn colours. So that's why I chose that one. I thought, well, I want to wear my clothes as much as I can. I don't want to be putting my clothes away like for the seasons if I don't have to, if you know what I mean. Obviously jumpers and things get put away for the seasons, but like blouses and things, if I like to be able to mix and match and get full use of my clothes. So if I can wear it in the summer and then also wear it in the autumn and winter, then that's what I want out of my wardrobe. I want to be able to open my wardrobe and go, right, what can I wear today? I don't want to be going, well, I can't wear that because it's too cold, or I can't wear that because it's too warm. I mean, I live in England, so we don't get red hot heat waves, very, very rare. Even if we do get a heat wave, we're not like red hot, and get away with cotton lawn, nice pretty dress, or nice pretty blouse. So that's the reason why I picked that one as well. So hopefully you can see. And this one is Alice. I know I promised I wasn't going to get any more fabrics, but couldn't resist. So yeah, so I'm really cozy, I'm really happy. Yeah, I'm smiling because I'm so pleased with how it's turned out. So that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you like my move around, but please don't quote me when I say I won't move around again, because it's going to be a lie. But I think not for a long time, she says. Fingers crossed. But no, I'm totally in love. I love my office. I just love it. Let me know what you think, and hope you like my fabric selection. Floral again, except the lime green, but I'm a floral girl, and that's where I'll always be. I shall keep you posted. Hope you're excited for me for Wednesday the 21st. Poppy Pinafore is launching. Oh, I'm so excited. The PDF pattern first of all. I'm going to see how that goes, and then if the PDF pattern goes really well, then I will be getting the paper pattern as well. But I'm just baby steps. So thumbs up if you enjoyed today's video, and please subscribe if you just found me and you'd like to follow along with me and all my creative content, and share with your friends if you think they may be interested too. And yeah, I've got lots more coming. So until the next time, thanks for joining me today. Hope you like my fabrics, hope you like my room, and see you on my next vlog. Bye for now.